Welcome to the Cincinnati Real Estate Home Show, brought to you by Monsters Madness. I'm your host, Tom Juicy. I'm a realtor with eXp Realty and the Lowry team. And pleased to welcome my co-host. This is Phil Nett. Phil, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Good Independence Day?
Yeah, absolutely. It's July 5th. We're recording this on July 5th. So, didn't lose any fingers.
It is July 5th.
It is.
So, did the CERN thing already take place? And
I have no idea. I don't know.
when will we know if there's like whatever they were talking about? I have a lot of people saying, "Hey, be careful! Don't drink on this day because."
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
Really?
I don't know anything about that. No.
It has to be
No.
a conspiracy thing. It has to be.
So, CERN is I don't. For you viewers who don't know, maybe it's. I think it's the particle thing that breaks down neutrons and protons. And this is not the science show, but
yeah. Well, they break. I guess what I'm hearing is it's a big tunnel, and they have some electric and magnetic stuff, and it opens up portals, and I don't know.
Wow.
I'll stick to financing, but I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, let's stick to financing and real estate. Leave all that to all the.
It's so much easier.
Wow. Okay. Well, awesome. Well, anything new going on?
No, absolutely not. Other than listening to that CERN thing, that was cracking me up. A couple guys, burnt their fingers with firecrackers. So, I hope everybody was safe.
Awesome. Yeah, my daughter, she got burnt by a sparkler years ago. She's afraid of sparklers. So anyway, so cool. We're gonna go right into the market update. We've got some cool stuff for you guys today. Hope you enjoy it. So we're gonna talk about new listings. Let's talk about new listings for a minute. 874 new listings. So we're a week late. So that was a week and a half ago. So yeah, like I said before, we're seeing new listings come up in the market, and we're gonna continue to see them come up in the market. So 646 sales.
646 sales.
Yeah, and that's on both ends. So you're looking at buying buyers and sellers. So
why does it feel like it's slow then?
That's a good question.
It just feels like it's slow.
It's moving steady. It hasn't really slowed down.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So if you're looking to buy or sell, it's a great time. And we talked about back in February only 17 price reductions.
Yeah.
In February. Last week, 254 price reductions.
Oh, now see, that's something. How many?
254 price reductions.
Price reductions. See, now that's big.
Yeah. So I think what do you think that means? I mean, what do you see that's going on?
Well, the rates are definitely playing a factor. People can't. Their buying power's gone. So the higher rates, lower payments now. So higher rates, higher payments, lower the amount that you qualify for, and that's massive. 254 price reductions is a big deal because that's showing us that the prices are coming down. Yeah,
well, I'm going to disagree with you on that a little bit, but I can see the prices are coming down a little bit. I don't think we're going to see that price drop that everybody's looking for. I'll wait in the market and wait for the prices to drop.
I don't think the values are dropping.
No,
I just think the prices are dropping because people still want to sell really quick.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
I think you're right.
I wouldn't say that there's a red flag or there's an issue. That's not what I meant.
Yeah.
I think, hey, I'm selling my house, we're moving, and let's get it going.
Let's get it going.
That's what I think they're doing.
I hear you.
But no, the values are still strong and high. So, it's still a great time to buy, sell, and refi. So
I don't think we're seeing that you place your home on the market, you're going to get 20 offers at $40,000 over market price. That just doesn't seem to be happening as of late.
I have quite a few buyers are still running into the situation that there's 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there's still some competition there on that buy price. But the 20, I think those.
I think those days are over for right now. Yeah. That's good for buyers. There's a couple of good signs for buyers. I mean, that, and we're starting to see less of those offers. $30,000, $50,000 over list price. I think in the past 12 to 24 months, you've seen home inspections. Yeah. And inspections, they've been waived because the competition. I've seen a little bit of those are coming back now. I mean, on the Lowry team, we're seeing some of our clients are asking for inspections. You're getting it.
I got a question for you, not to get us off topic, but do you have any inspectors that you refer or do you work with or do you ones that you like? Mm-hmm. We probably need to bring them in here.
Yeah, I plan to do that, absolutely.
I think that would be great because I got a ton of questions for them.
And I think a lot of people, that's a great thing. We're going to have somebody in here because I think there's a lot of questions that could be answered, I think. So
we throwing wrenches. It's like dodgeball all over again.
That home warranties as well.
Yeah.
What puts a home warranty? So I think both of those we'll have somebody come in or
definitely helps protect the buyer.
Yep.
Definitely helps protect them.
Absolutely.
So I think that's a plus.
And even appraisal gaps now are even less. meaning that if you put a bid in and the appraisal doesn't come in as high as whatever you offer. There used to be what was called appraisal gaps, where you would cover that gap. We're not seeing that much. Yeah. Really, I don't think they're going to disappear right away, but I think we're going to see less and less.
Yeah, I'm still blown away. The 254 price reductions.
Isn't that amazing?
That's big.
I mean, it just shows you that I don't know. Maybe there's some that aren't really pricing them correctly. They just want to throw a high price up there and see what they can get.
Well, I do think the window of, hey, just get it on the market, someone's going to buy it. I mean, with the rates being higher, that does slow that down. Yeah. So this is the first sign of rates playing a direct link to that purchase power. So that's a plus for the buyers.
You're definitely correct. Absolutely.
I mean, not that the sellers are coming up short by any means, because values are still heavy. So
you're probably not going to see me disagree with Phil very much, but when I do, I'll be dealt with. So. So let's talk about mortgages. That brings us to mortgage update. What's going on in the mortgage market?
Okay, so the mortgages. So the rates, everybody knows rates are up and down. So here's the deal: when you hear people market, the rates are low, the rates are low, the rates are on their way up, because you've already missed the shot, because the rates were already low. Rates are high, and you know what? Then you've already missed the boat, because the rates are not coming down. So the best way to really know what the rates are, give me a call and we can go through and really get you covered. But it opened up. I guess I really can't give you an exact, but we're in the fives. Between 5.5. It's still there. There's a lot of things: credit score, debt ratios, loan to values, all play a part in that rate.
So when somebody calls you and says, "What's your rate?"
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things that go into a rate quote. You need to have the APR. You need to know what the payment is. How much closing cost is going to be. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. Your credit score, your loan to value, your debt ratio, all play a massive part in what that rate is. So
all those pieces together.
Yeah. So it's just hard to say, oh yeah, it's not like you're car shopping. Hey, I see your car is, how much are you selling that for?
Yeah.
Well, there's a white one over there too. Well, they're not all the same.
So. Well, I don't like your rate. I can get a 3% over here. Well, I don't know what you're quoting, but
And if they're quoting something super low, be careful. Be careful.
Like we said, we said it on the last video that we did, but it got cut off. But you're paying for it somehow. You're paying that rate some way, somehow.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a no-cost refi.
Yeah, you're paying for it. So I like to be upfront. I want my buyers to know. I want you to have the understanding. If you're buying a house, you got to have some common sense level of what's good and what's bad. If you just dive in there with your eyes closed, that's not a good deal. Yeah. I don't want somebody 2 years down the road, hey, I didn't know I was on an adjustable, or I didn't know I was on a balloon.
Oh, that would be bad.
I mean, no way. So
that'd be awful.
I overpower with a lot of information. I want you to make a good decision. I don't want to make the decision for you.
And that's what this show's about. So that's why we're bringing this to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So to educate you.
So rates definitely better.
Awesome. So let's talk about renters, because I've heard a lot. I've talked to some renters over the past week, and on us on the Lowry team, we talk about what's going on with the rental situation. Rents are not coming down.
No.
I mean, you can find. I talked to a guy that he's going to be talking to here in the next week or so about buying a house, but his rate just went from $1,400 to $1,800 a month. Went up $400 a month.
Wow.
And that just completely So, they're going to keep going up. You think rates are bad or not? They're not bad, but you think rates are high? They're not high.
Yeah.
Think of what you're doing when you rent. You are paying your landlord's mortgage.
Yeah, and now you're buying a second home.
So you're in essence, you're not paying 6%. You're paying 100% interest, because nothing is going into equity for yourself.
It's sad. If you're a landlord and you're gouging, shame on you.
Yeah. I mean, I understand you need to make money.
I know, but come on.
Investment, but
If you're renting and you want to get pre-qualified, call me. Let's see where you fit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, there's so many programs. People are like, oh, I gotta have some down payment money. You know what? There's grants out there. There's so many different avenues that we can try to get you approved on. Give me the opportunity to share with you. No money down, seller paying closing costs. I mean, you're basically moving into the house.
VA is 100%. If you're a veteran.
So USDA got money again. So there's that.
Yep.
So if you're renting, give me a call. Let's get you pre-approved. download the mobile app so you can fill it out and get you squared away.
Let's put a plan together. Get you on a plan of action, even if it's not for 2 years or 3 years. At least you know what you need to do to be able to get yourself prepared. To get into a house. You definitely don't want to buy a house and not have any money, because you're going to have stuff you need to get. Your stuff's going to break. So you want to make sure you plan that out. Give Phil a call. Give myself a call. Yeah. Let us sit down with you and make a plan. If you fail to plan to fail. That's
such a true statement. So again, you may not be thinking for a year, 2 years. So that's such good advice. Give me a call. Let's get you pre-approved, and I got bad credit. I got this. I got that.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at it so we can see what we have to do to get you fixed so you're ready to go. That's a little bit of work.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that especially new home buyers, first-time home buyers, they come in, they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
They don't have a plan. So what we're saying is, give us a call. Our numbers will be at the end of the show. And give us a call. We're glad to sit down with you, and even if we're not going to do a deal for 3 years, if you're not going to buy, just let's put a plan together for you.
Many credit reports I've fixed, many situations I've bettered, and they've bought homes, and I still have those clients as friends, and so hopefully they'll
do that.
Do that.
Awesome. So adjustable rate mortgages. I know we talked a little bit about this, but with rates being so low in the past, adjustable rate mortgages really haven't been a product that people have bought or used. So can you explain that a little bit?
So adjustable rate mortgages is an ARM, right? So you hear, a few years back, I'll go into 18, 19, 20, 21, the 30-year fixed, the treasury was so low that the rates were just at the bottom. So your ARMs were actually higher or even. So it was like, why would I want to do that?
They call that an inverted curve?
Yeah, so it's like, why would we want to do that? So now that the rates are starting to climb, for me, I think in that if you're anywhere 5, 6, 7% interest rate, I don't think I'm not panic mode. I think that's still really good.
Yep.
We start seeing 8, 9s, and 10s and 11s, then I'm going to start looking at the ARMs to really see a big difference. But an adjustable rate mortgage is, say, a 5-year. You do a 5-year ARM. So it stays fixed for 5 years. And on that 61st payment, it has the ability to adjust. And each lending institution has different programs when it comes to when it'll adjust. A 6 months cap, a 1 year cap, a 2 year cap, or what's the other one? Like it'll go up by 0.5% or 1% or a 2% cap a year. So all those are adjustments. But just know if the rates do go bad and you're at that 61st month, your rate has the ability to adjust up. And it probably will.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's how they make their
money. But somebody could in that situation go ahead and refinance that loan if they're in a situation where they can't. So
there's some products out there that you can lock into the current rate. The downside is if the current rate is 8 or 9%, you're going from that cap from, let's say you were at a 5% rate and now it's 2% cap. So you're at 7, now you're going to a 9. So that's not, I don't really want to do that. So you're kind of stuck in it again. That's the downside. You generally get stuck because if the rates are up, you have to watch the market and then see when the rates come down and then time to refi. Call me so I can get you on that list so I can call you when the rates do drop and get you taken care of very quickly.
So who's the ideal candidate for an adjustable rate mortgage?
Someone that's not going to be in the house for a long period of time. You have doctors, you have GE, Procter & Gamble, all these guys coming in from other areas and working in a specific area for 3, 5, 7 years. And those are a perfect buying power. You got a low payment for that time frame. You know you're going to sell. You're not focused on building equity. You're not focused on paying it off. You know you're selling. So those are really good candidates for that.
Awesome. Cool.
The doctor program is a big one. I mean, we'll have to go. That's a long conversation.
The doctor program?
Yeah.
I remember those.
But yeah, so I mean, there's reasons for it, but it's going to have to be a tough reason for me because I would much rather see you go on a 30-year fixed and be safe.
It just hasn't made any sense since some people they don't even really know how they work or what goes on with adjustable rate mortgages just because they haven't had to. So
there's a little bit of management there, but at least it's in 5 years.
Right.
And then you got to start managing it.
You'll be worried about it at that point. You better make sure that your credit and so forth is in order at that point. You do that. So
yeah. So that's the other thing. Make sure you're staying engaged. If you're on an arm, you're squared away on your income. You're squared away on your credit, because in 5 years you're going to have to flip the switch.
Yeah. And
it's time to either move, sell, buy, refinance, whatever. So you're generally engaged.
You're with it. So.
If not, call me quickly.
Now.
Let's get you fixed fast.
That's the word for today is now.
Yeah, do it now.
Cool. Well, awesome. Any comments on what we just talked about? Anything at all?
Man, you know what? Out of all this stuff, the biggest thing today that kills me is the $2.54 price reduction. That blows my mind.
That's I think we're going to see more. I really do. I think I do. Yeah. I do.
Coming into our so this election is what, November is the midterm election. So if it goes into the standard, the last 30 years, every 2 years, the rates would take a dip in that October, November, December range. Yeah. Because they want your votes, and it's just propaganda and baloney. They don't control it. But how come that we tank our rates every time in that specific? How come every spring rates go up, but they don't control it? Man, come.
Yeah. That's another story for another day, right?
I know. I'm going to open that one.
We may start another show here. Political talk, right?
Yeah.
Well, cool. We're going to switch gears here for just a second, all right? We're going to talk about baseball for a minute. Have a little fun. So, I've been, as you know, and I don't know if anybody else, I've been at college and high school baseball umpire for about 30 years. So, and we're in the middle of Red season and baseball season here. I'm not sure how the Reds are doing. I think they're doing all right.
I don't know. Everybody keeps telling me they're not doing good.
So whatever. It's been the same for years, right? And I know Phil's a huge baseball fan as well. So in the spirit of the baseball season, I thought that each week we're gonna give something away, so it benefits you to participate. At least I'm gonna give something away. I don't know if Phil wants to participate in this, but we'll find out here shortly because he has no idea what I'm gonna say.
No, I don't. This is new.
So each week I'm gonna give a play scenario from a rules point of view, and you have to make the call. So this is going to be like a little, you make the call. Remember that on TV?
Oh my goodness! Yeah.
For the NFL. Yeah. So I'm going to give and each week we're going to I'm going to give a new one and then the answer for last week. So you have to email your answer to Cincinnati Real Estate Home Show at gmail.com, and hopefully we'll have that on the screen. Cincinnati Real Estate Home Show at gmail.com. So make sure that you email your answer in prior to the next video. So. In each answer that you get right, you're going to your name will be put in a hat, and at the end of the Red season, we're going to pull that right here in front of our audience here, and you'll have a chance to win a $50 gift card that I'm going to give to you. So for just participating. So I don't know if Phil wants to put anything in that or not, but I'll let him decide. Don't have to decide.
I'll definitely update that. Let me think about that because there's some stuff. If it's going to be wrapped around baseball, I'm going to have to do something.
You can't answer these because you may know the answer to these already. So I'm going to give the first one today. But and at the end of the Red season, like I said, we'll go ahead. We'll pull the name out of a hat, and we'll.
So how now they can cheat. So you're going to ask a question, and then they're going to. So they can be like Google. Hey.
If they want to, they can.
Okay. I got you.
I don't know if they'll be able to Google it, but they can.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll have to dig deep. So I'm going to give you the first one right now. You can't answer, Phil. So here it is. It's just a little fun, kind of break away from what we've been talking about. So there's a runner on second base. Base hit through the third baseman, who falls to the ground. The runner from second is on his way to third. He trips over the third baseman, who doesn't have the ball. The runner gets up, runs home, and is thrown out at home plate by the left fielder. What's the call? I'll repeat that again.
Am I allowed to answer that?
No.
I know the answer to that.
You can't answer that one. Runner on second base. The ball is hit through the third baseman. The third baseman falls to the ground. The runner from second on his way to third trips over the third baseman on the ground doesn't have the ball. The runner gets up and runs to home and is thrown out by the left fielder. What's the call? This actually happened I'll give you guys a little hint.
That's
actually
happened
in a Cardinals game, a playoff game. Remember that?
I did not know.
It was actually the last play of the game. This is what ended the game.
Here recently?
That was a few years ago.
Because I just saw this on a video.
Did you?
Like 2 days ago.
you're probably the same one I'm talking about.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so email your answer to CincinnatiRealEstateHomeShow@gmail.com. It's got to be within that week period. Of course, it'll be, we'll have the date and all that stuff.
Awesome.
And each time you're correct, you'll be put in a hat, and your name will be drawn out for a $50 gift card, Visa gift card. So if you're right 50 times, you keep your name in there 50 times.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for what I'm going to do, because I'm going to do something as well.
Well, no, we'll let you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So hopefully that'll be a little bit of fun for you guys.
That'll be fun for me.
I'll have to come up with a new rule every week, but my dad used to drill me on these. So
really,
yeah, he was an umpire as well. So
that's freaking awesome.
Yeah, it was fun. A lot of fun.
We're way off topic, but that has to be a hard job. I mean, playing baseball and playing softball for as many years as I did, the umps, they don't see everything perfectly every time, and for them to get beat up the way they do.
Well, even in the pros, they don't do it every time.
God, I mean, it's such a tough gig. I don't understand.
Yeah. It is.
I mean, and the parents.
It's thankless. When you get up to the high school, college level, the parents aren't really a problem. It's when you get down to the little league, 11, 12, 13-year-olds. I had to throw a parent, coach, his wife, and his kid out of the game, the same game. It was awful.
Really?
Yeah, because it just gets bad. So.
He's so safe.
Yeah.
I
just tell you, I called him. The batter was the coach's son. Called strike. He threw the bat. He's automatic ejection. He comes running in. His dad comes running out of the dugout. Automatic ejection. Mom comes around the right field fence. Automatic ejection. So there's mom and dad and son, all in the family. They're gone, right?
Dude,
yeah. That was fun.
That's awesome.
That was fun.
That is so brutal.
That was fun.
Yeah, who coaches after that?
The guy usually have an assistant coach.
I got you. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah,
cool contest. Well, I'm excited about that. That'll be fun.
Good. Cool.
That's gonna be cool.
Do you have any rules you want to bring up?
I'm gonna start thinking about it.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right.
That would be fun. So, in the close, if you're looking to buy a home and you're getting discouraged, man, don't get discouraged.
Yeah.
Just keep at it. I mean, there's, like we talked about, there's more listings coming on the market. I mean, if you're working with an agent that's not doing what they're supposed to be doing, they're not contacting you, following up, they're not sending you properties, give me a call.
Yeah.
That's what I do. So, and I'm pretty proud of what I do. So, it's just a matter of time until you find your home.
Yeah.
So you just got to have the right people looking for you. Just so you kind of know what I do. Every morning at 8 o'clock, I come in my home office or my office, and I look up in the MLS, which is a multi-listing service. I search for new homes that are coming on the market for you. So if you've got parameters that you give to me, I'll be searching for you every morning for properties that are coming on the market, or maybe those that have come back on the market, price reduction, so forth, for you. So it's not just somebody that's out there sending you, stuff every other day. I'll be contacting you every day until we find that home for you. So if you want to work with somebody like that, give me a call. Don't give up. I mean, just don't give up looking. If you are serious about a home, don't give up. I know it's frustrating, but just keep on going.
Yeah,
so,
agreed.
Yeah.
Pre-approvals. Make sure you're getting pre-approved. Rates are adjusting, so if you haven't talked to your LO, call me so we can go over your pre-approvals. Just stay ahead of the game so you're not stuck. You don't want to put an offer in, and then next thing you know, rates are higher and you don't qualify. So
most sellers nowadays, they aren't even considering a pre-approval letter unless it's a week, 2 weeks old.
Wow.
Yeah, so make sure it's updated. Give
Awesome.
Phil a call, give myself a call, and we'll take care of you.
Very good.
All right, any last thoughts?
No, I'm ready for the next one. Okay, so ran into a little issue here because of my technical skills of audio and video. I really need Bryce. Bryce, where you at, bro? He's our audio guy. So here's the deal. This is going to be on the back end of the video, and we lost the audio.
Like the last 6 minutes of the video.
Yeah. And I don't remember what exactly we were talking about because I don't have the video in front of me to recap. So here's the deal. I know we were talking about loans. I know we're talking about all kinds of different things when it comes to conventional and all that stuff.
Closing costs. Yeah.
Do me a favor. Reach out to me and I'll go in detail, and we'll do another show on them. So,
all right, smash that like button, push subscribe, so you get access to anytime we can do a new video. So we appreciate you guys joining in. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.
Thanks.
See you next time.